Alright troops, it's the class patter man, and I am back again for another video with my absolute class patter. Today we're going to be looking at absolutely shit haircuts, alright? Now make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I have got an especially shitty haircut just for you guys. You're going to find it hilarious. Now before we get into the first one, I would just like to say, sadly we never reached the goal that I set on the last one. I asked you guys if we could try and make 6 billion likes on the video. Sadly, you guys didn't make it. I'm a little bit disappointed, but you know, I'll continue over into this episode. So if you guys make 6 billion likes on this episode, then I'll still give away those 25 V-Bucks that I promised in the last one. So please leave a like on the video if you can, and let's get into some shitty haircuts. So this first guy, I believe, has been watching a little bit too much SpongeBob, alright? He's gone into the barbers and he's asked to get a big massive sponge on his forehead. Now, I don't judge, this isn't too bad a look, it's actually quite smart. I would personally get it myself. He's also decided to get a Squidward tentacle around the back and it goes round over his ear. And I'm not gonna lie, that is a little bit too far. But I like how he's incorporated the SpongeBob and the Squidward together. I'd like to find out which barber did this to him and just slap him in the face, because this, honestly, you can see the disappointment in the guy's face. Like, his face is just drooping with disappointment. Hopefully he gets this all shaved off afterwards, you know. I don't want to see him go through the pain of having to walk in the public like this. The fade is actually done very well. I mean, it's a well executed haircut. It's just the original idea behind it is absolutely shocking. So yeah. Alright, so the next candidate for shittest haircut of the year 2018, and we have this uplifting haircut, and it's supposed to be, if you can't tell, it's actually a helicopter. Pretty sick stuff if you ask me. Pretty good looking lady, and the haircut adds an extra 2 onto her overall rating, so she's probably a 12 now, do you know what I mean? So good on her. Why did you have to do that during the recording, aye? Computer just had to go fucking rogue right there. You just ruined my recording. So anyway, back to Helicopter Girl. She has a dad, right, and his hair is almost as magnificent. His hair is almost as magnificent as hers is, alright, and he goes by the name of Lizard Man. Let's have a little look at this guy. Ain't that hair just beautiful? And some of the detail in this is absolutely spectacular. The fingers on the lizard, honestly, second to none. I'm just a bit jealous of whoever's done this. Now you may wonder why he's got a lizard on his head, right? And there's actually a story behind this. So this guy, Lizard Man, went to his mum and he asked for a pet dog. His mum was like, nah, that's way too much effort, you know, they're gonna have to walk it, they're gonna have to feed it, it's gonna cost money and a lot of time as well. So he came to the decision that he was gonna get a lizard shaved on his head. So to be honest, I think that's a fair trade-off. Not too much work apart from the fact he has to keep his hairdo up, but you know, respect where respect's due. Man is a legend. Anyway, we've talked more than enough about Lizard Man. Let's move on to wee man Gary, alright? This is Gary here, and yeah, I don't really know what to make of his haircut, alright? It's shaved right down the middle. He's even got like a wee ponytail in there as well, and he's just left the sideburns. Now, you may be thinking at first, what has he done to himself, alright? But this guy is a very smart man, alright? And let me just tell you why. This guy was underage, alright? And when he goes to a club, he needs to give his ID, but he's not old enough to go to the club. So what do you do when you're not old enough to go to the club? You try and make yourself seem older. So what this man's done, he's given himself an old man's haircut, alright? And it's absolutely genius. He can go to the club whenever he wants, and he looks about 50-year-old, so he doesn't even need to get ID'd. It's a very smart move in my opinion, and anyone out there thinking of doing it, I would recommend it, unless you're a lady. If you're a lady, I don't think it'll work as well. Just try it if you want though, but yeah. Just remember the consequences of doing this to your hair. Wait, there's one more thing I just need to add in here quickly, alright? I Don't know if you noticed in the photo, right, but the man's a footballer. He's got a footballing top on, alright? So, apparently this guy thought it was a great idea to shave the top of his head because he thought it would give him good aerodynamics, alright? And I'm not gonna lie, it seems like a very good idea. Imagine the wind will be blowing at the top of his head, and the hair on the side will be, you know, keeping the downforce on his head, and it'll keep him grounded, you know. You don't want him flying off. He's probably quite speedy. Very smart move from a man, wee Gary. This guy's name's Peter, alright? And he's a very, very intellectual guy. Now, as you can see from his hair, it's very slick and it's very calculated, you know. It's obviously took a very long time to do. Now, the reason he's such a smart man is that Peter thought it'd be a great idea to make his hair into a barcode. Now, the reason this is so smart is that if someone comes along and scans this guy's hair, it'll actually give them a direct link to their Wikipedia, to his Wikipedia page. So you scan his hair and it goes all the way to Pete Man's Wikipedia page. It tells you his age, everything, because this guy doesn't have time to answer people's questions about him, alright? So they just scan his forehead, scan his hairline, and it takes him straight to the Wikipedia page. And rumour has it he's actually working on a QR code, so I think his next haircut he's planning to try and get a QR code haircut, and folk can scan that and it'll take him to his Wikipedia page. Very smart man. I can see this trend continuing in the near future. I can imagine everyone having this sort of haircut. Right, from one of the most intellectual men in the world to one of the most stupid in the world. This guy has a unique hairstyle, as everyone else in the video has. But the reason this guy is so unique is that in school he was called Circle Sally because his name's Sally. So, you know, the nickname just stuck. And the reason he got this nickname is because he couldn't draw a circle. It was a bit dodgy circle, so it became Circle Sally. And so to honour his name, he decided to get a circle around his head. And in my eyes, it's the most ridiculous looking thing I've seen in a long while. But respect to the guy for living up to his name. Now, talking of shapes, we've got a guy with a very weirdly shaped head. Goes by the name of Pennywise from the film It. You've probably seen him, he's a scary looking lad, alright? His haircut's pretty bad, alright, but I'm not going to put that in because he's a character from a film, you know what I mean? He's meant to have bad hair. However, my man Lil Timmy has decided to copy this haircut in real life, and he is more scary looking than Pennywise. I'm just going to put it out there. And the reason apparently for doing this is he was always the nice guy in school, so he decided he wanted to, you know, sort of make people a bit more scared of him. So he got this haircut, and yeah, he's achieved his goal. Now, from Lil Timmy to Lil Lego Man, this man has had so much plastic surgery that he's turned into a Lego man, sadly. So he had to get his hair done the exact same way a Lego man would. Bam. How beautiful is that? Okay, so my little Lego man here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just finish off his transformation so you guys can see what he's going to look like once he's finished everything and he looks like a Lego man. He's just had far too much plastic surgery, so we're just going to fix this up for him. He's only got one stage left to do, and that is to colour himself in. So we're going to go for a nice Lego yellow colour. And there we go. So there is the Lego man himself. If that isn't a Lego man, then I don't know what is. I mean, to be fair, he does look a little bit like Homer Simpson as well. Now, speaking of Homer Simpson, do you guys know what his favourite fruit is? Well, I'm going to put it out there, he loves strawberries. At least there's an episode where he says he loves strawberries, alright? So this guy has got a strawberry haircut. He didn't get it because Homer Simpson likes strawberries, he just got a strawberry haircut. I'm not exactly sure why.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In my opinion, it's very good. Yeah, that joke was probably that's probably one of the worst things that's ever come out of my mouth. Like, I need to clean my mouth out of that joke. It was absolutely awful, but I've got no shame, so I don't mind. Now, speaking of having no shame, this next guy has even less shame than me, right? He was sitting at home and he was doing his makeup for a night out, and he dropped his brush and it like caught fire or something, I don't know, something went wrong with his brush, his makeup brush, and he couldn't use it. So instead of going to the shop because it was shut, he decided he'd go to the barber and get a makeup brush shaved on his head. Now obviously he didn't think this through, because how is he supposed to use the makeup brush when it's part of his hair? But anyway, let's just have a look at this god awful haircut.
No, 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 no.
Right troops, sadly for you and for me, it's going to be the end of this episode. I really enjoyed making it. I'm sure you guys enjoyed watching it, obviously, with my class partner. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. I really respect every single like I get, and the comments as well. So leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in a video extremely soon.